Deal. It is what it is, and this the real deal. Even me not putting curtains in my bedroom, and y'all seeing my curtain rod. I haven't put curtains yet up in my bedroom. It's the real deal. Even that belt you see on my chair, that's the real deal. Just like this the real deal. What you see. No filters, no makeup, no nothing. Just this the real deal. I just got tired. When I tell you I came home from the daycare, my husband and I own a early learning center in Stockbridge. We also pastor New Faith Christian Church with everywhere. And I just got sick and tired. Y'all, when I say, oh my God, like when I say sick and tired, I'm talking about I have made so many excuses. I've been on so many type of journeys, healing journeys, overcoming grief from burying my mom, trying to reset myself mentally, going to the doggone doctor after being scared, and you know, all these people, oh, if you got God, you shouldn't be scared, and all of that, and all of that, and all of that. Got God, love God, but still feared. I'm sweating like a hog too. Still feared going to the doctor. Still feared facing stuff. My mother passed away from gallbladder cancer. My father passed away from a heart attack. Just afraid to just go and face different stuff. And so I took y'all on that journey with me. With going to the doctors. I'm so proud of myself, from breast exams to colonoscopy to physicals to finding out having low iron. All of that kind of stuff, just like grabbing me back. You can take care of so many people and you'll forget about taking care of yourself. Go ahead, like, share, tag 3 people. You'll probably be catching the replay. I'm the provoker. Usually I come on pretty put together. Some people may be like, Lady Phelps going through. No, Lady Phelps is doing good because y'all have never seen me like this on a provoking moment. But I just got tired, Nene. I broke. I said, you know what? Something that I've always said: the pain of change got to be greater than the pain of remaining the same. And I just won't change. Like, I'm not going into my 49th birthday. I wrote down like my road to 50, right? I turned 49 next week, and I was like, okay, next week I'm gonna get my braids back. I'm gonna start my walking journey again. I have started this and quit so many times. When I tell y'all, who on this live can relate to just starting something and quitting over and over? Ryan, I'm telling you, I'm talking about starting, quitting, starting. Y'all was with me on my journey at Orange Theory, and starting, quitting, putting so many things before me, putting so many people before me. And I told my husband the other day, I said, honey, I'm going back to Orange Theory. He said, girl, you better start walking first. They're going to kill you at They're going to kill you at Orange Theory, which is the truth. Go ahead, like, share, tag 3 people. But I got tired. I came home. I was pretty put together from today. I was getting ready to do a video for one of my colleagues in ministry. It's a true story. My assistant called me, Stephanie, and she was telling me about the video I needed to do, and I had a choice I needed to make. I just got the video information today. Not her fault. She sent it over. I didn't see where it came over. It came over last week. I didn't see it. Y'all better like, share, tag 3 people. Please do it, because y'all need to be on this provoking moment. And so I didn't see the video, and so I had a choice to make. I'm like, okay, it's a pretty day. It's not raining. Laurona, I'm looking at myself. I'm getting ready to recurl my hair at the moment, freshen up, put some makeup on, and do this video. Then I just got the information today, and then Tish, all of a sudden, I just sat right here in the same seat. When I'm gonna call the people to get some drapes put in my bedroom, but I'm just taking my time with doing my house like I want to do my house. So mind your business, mind your business, mind your business. Somebody shout provoke. And so I'm sitting right here. I'm watching my husband. This man, 50 something years old. Like, he never quit. He never stopped. He out in the backyard, y'all, spraying some stuff, doing some stuff in the backyard. So this is my view. Like, it's like my literally in the backyard doing all this stuff. And I'm sitting right here like, Laurona, girl, like, this man handle like so much stuff and still be like on his, like, he just do not be playing. And I looked at myself and I said, how long will you lie to yourself? How long will you just be lying to yourself, saying you're going to start something? And how long will you keep quitting in this area? Like, I got to conquer this area. I got to conquer. It's two things I got to conquer. I got to conquer me putting my physical health as a priority, and I gotta conquer my time. I still be showing up places late, y'all, and there's no way that I'm going to the arena. It's no way, Daisy, that I have this confession of going to the arena and I still haven't conquered time. It's like we ask God for stuff, right? We want stuff. We want God to do it. We praying. We believe in God, but it's some things we gotta conquer. It's some things, and we talk about weird seasons, but sometimes we can make the season weird by not conquering certain things. And there's two things on my list as I turn 49 years old. It is two things on my list that I gotta fix. I'm not going to the arena of being late. If I can't conquer scheduling time, and I'm supposed to be at church on Sundays, y'all. Every Sunday I'm supposed to be at church at 10:15. And I get there 2 weeks for 10:15. Then the rest of the weeks I'm there 10:30, 10:35, 10:40, 10:42, because I just have not conquered time, and I gotta conquer time. I'm asking God for all of this stuff. Could it be everything you asking God for, Tish, is held up because we not conquering what we supposed to conquer? Could it be God said, I can't trust you with the next level yet because you simply not ready for it? And I'm telling myself, Laurona, you gotta conquer time. You gotta get yourself together. I don't care if I lay my clothes out at night. I don't care. Something about it just stopped me. Like when I get up on Sunday, I'm dilly-dallying, I'm doing all of this, and I gotta conquer this because God not gonna let me go to the arena and I can't conquer time. It's scheduling. Them folks have a schedule. Them folks say boom, boom, bam, and you gotta be able to move with boom, boom, bam. And you asking God for this. You frustrated over this. And some of these weird seasons, provokers, we have created them. So I'm sitting in this window, Daisy, in this window. I'm looking at my husband. I'm looking at the man, right? This man don't have foot surgery, all of that. He in the backyard spraying. I'm talking about waking up early in the morning. The man get up so early in the morning. 50-something years old, still moving around, still making stuff happen. And I'm like, girl, you got to stop making these excuses. Could it be you're the hold up in your weird season? So I'm sitting here, Michelle, I'm put together. I'm like, okay, let me put my makeup on. Let me go do my hair. Let me freshen up. Let me do this video that I just found out about. It's my fault, obviously, because I did not see the video. I knew nothing about the video. And this person is very dear to me. And I want to do the video, but I want to take care of myself. And in this season, I had to make a decision. You know what? Listen, thank you for calling me. Can you see if I can turn that video in tomorrow? Because this is why. Because it's either do or die right now for me. Like, I got to conquer all of these areas in my life. And today, I got sick and tired. Have you ever been in a place where you was just simply sick and tired? And this, you know, a lot of people, don't get me wrong, I've always been image conscious. Judge me. I don't care. It is what it is. On Provoking Moments, I teach this. Talk up on yourself. Feel good about yourself. I'm going to be a lot of things, but I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm image conscious. Like, a part of me, if I wasn't a provoker, I wouldn't even be on here like this. Like, no, I wouldn't even be on here like this. But I want to show y'all something tonight. How bad do you want it? Are you willing for something to break in order for God to build it? Are you really to be broken? Are you willing to be broken to be built back up? And that's what I told myself tonight. I'm like, Laurona, you can sit here. I'm like, oh, if I walk in this humidity, it's terrible out there. Girl, you finna lose the whole, your hair getting ready to go. All of that. But guess what? I said, you know what, Laurona, you got to make a choice. You keep making all of these excuses, and they hidden excuses. They hidden excuses. Nobody know you making these excuses but you, because when you get up, you put on your clothes, all of that, you look the part, but you really not that. You look the part, but you're not in shape. You look the part, you say you getting stronger, but what are you doing to make yourself stronger? You got to make a decision tonight. You got to get up no matter what. You got to go. It's going to require you to look a mess sometimes. It's going to require for for things to be broken and bent up. But God said sometimes I got to break it to build it, Daisy. Sometimes I got to break some things, Tish, all the way apart. I got to dismantle it. I gave the provoking moment. I told y'all about the time that I felt like my whole life was literally being dismantled in front of everybody. Can I provoke you on tonight? Everything that I knew, everything that I was accustomed to, it was like God literally, like it was a tent, like my life was a tent, and I could see piece by piece being dismantled, like for what I knew it to be. And God said, just like you felt like I dismantled it in front of everybody, just like you felt like the pieces of your life came apart in front of everybody, I'm the same God. Listen to me tonight. Just like you felt like every piece of your life was dismantled in front of people, just like you felt like it was literally torn apart on a platform in front of people, he said, I'm still the same God that's going to put it all back together in front of everybody that took a front row seat in watching it being dismantled. I am the God that put it back together. But are you willing to be broken to be built back up? He said, Laurona, get up. And today I said, you know what? Forget the silk press. Forget all of the excuses. Forget everything. And y'all, I don't care how many times I got to start. I don't care. I'm determined. Just like when I push this live button, 5 years ago in front of a Eckerts on Eagles Landing, I pushed a live video, stumbling over my words, didn't know what I was getting ready to get myself into, but it was that video that went viral. The first time I ever went live, it's still viral. It went viral. It went crazy about releasing people out of your life when it's time to release people out of your life, and how the building looked perfectly fine. It was an old Eckerts, like a CVS, but Eckerts. I don't know if anybody on here is familiar with Eckerts. It was a good looking building. The building was nice. As a matter of fact, I was like, the lady who was in our plaza, I'm like, she should use that. That would be a great event hall. It's nice. And then all of a sudden I was coming down Eagles Landing, Cindy, and the building was being torn down. And I said, God, why in the world is the building being torn down? This building looks so nice. God said, because it serves no purpose. And sometimes you got to tear some things out of your life that serve no purpose. I don't care how good it look. I don't care how well structured it's put together. He said, sometimes, Laurona, I got to break things up to build it back. I got to break it up. I got to break the ground up. I got to break your heart to mend your heart. Sometimes I got to break it to build it. But are you willing to be broken, to be built back up? And that's what God is telling us in this season. That's what God told me tonight. He reminded me, you got all these excuses you hanging on to. And just like my husband said, based on the preponderance of the evidence, that if God did it before, he's going to do it again. But I got to put the work in. No more excuses, y'all. I'm sick of excuses. I'm sick of it. I knew I had provoking moments tonight. My husband was waiting on the porch. He was sitting there. What an awesome treat to come back home to as I walked through my beautiful neighborhood that God gave me. He teach last night. Do you see the glass half empty, or do you see the glass half full? Yes, I've been through some things. Yes, you may have lost some things. Yes, it may have seemed like life gave you a raw deal. Sometimes I'm like, God, why I had to bury my oldest son? Why I had to be the one? Why I had to be the sacrificial lamb that had to walk away from the grave of my 22-year-old firstborn son at that? Why I had to do it? God, why was I the one had to go through multiple divorces? Why I had to be the one to walk through teenage pregnancy? Why I had to lose some things in front of some people? Why I had to go through all of that? And God said, Laurona, I had to take you through those things so that you could be a testimony to others of what I'm capable of doing in people's life. And he said, even where you're at right now, either you look at the glass half empty or half full. I still been good in the midst of everything. God God has still been good. God has still been faithful. Right when we felt like we couldn't take it. Right when we felt like all hope was gone. Daisy, he still showed up. Daisy, he still bust a U-turn and turned around and made good on it. He said, I still been good. My testimony to my goddaughter, Tanisha, y'all. I thank God tonight. I glorify him for who he is. My testimony to my goddaughter, Tanisha, I said this. I said, even though I'm in a painful season, it's still one of the best seasons of my life because I'm still in a position I dreamed of. I'm still standing in what I prayed for. One day, everything you ever prayed for today, again, it happened. See, some people praying for cars, but I'm praying for peace. Some people believe in God for materialistic things, but God, I'm believing you that even when you bless me with it, it's so I can be a blessing to somebody else, so that I'm a problem solver when I walk in the room, that when the Phelps pull up, they know that God just sent somebody to bring a solution to the problem. I understand who I am. Some people wanted to buy another pair of shoes. I wanted to buy somebody some shoes, for I understand the plans and the purpose that God has for my life. And that's why in this season I'm protecting my peace, because interrupted peace is interrupted purpose. The moment that you allow people to continue to interrupt you, you are interrupting the purpose of God for your life. And that's why I'm more focused. If my hair got to blow up like a balloon, then blow up like a balloon, because there is work for me to do. I got to get my heart right, my mind right. Everybody blaming everybody else, but the problem is within you. I tell myself all the time, Laurona, don't look to the left, don't look to the right, look within. Don't look to the left, don't look to the right, provokers, look within. I'm going to say it again. Don't look to the left, don't look to the right, look within. Most of the time the problem is you. Most of the time the problem is you. I had to tell myself after 2 divorces, Laurona, you looking for everybody else to make you happy but me, Echo. I realized the responsibility of my health and my happiness is in my hands. You ought to put that in the chat. The responsibility of my health, my happiness, my wholeness is in my hands. It's nobody else's responsibility. You keep allowing things to interrupt you. I almost got interrupted tonight. It was on my schedule. I did not see it. I had a choice to make. Do I stop? Do I put the makeup on? Do I do my hair? Well, it is provoking moment tonight. So you need to curl your hair. You need to put your makeup on. You need to send that video off. Oh, you need to neglect yourself one more night, Laurona. Go ahead. You've done a great job with neglecting you. Go ahead, provokers. Keep neglecting you. Keep putting you on the back burner. We've done a great job. We've successfully done that. Can I let you know? Can I echo the words of my son, Emmanuel? Can I let the moms know, the wives know, the husbands know, the fathers know? There's no special seat in heaven for you overdoing yourself. There's no special seat in heaven for you putting yourself on the back burner. There's no special seat nowhere for you continuously being provoked to go back in caves. There are no special seats for that. I am here to provoke you to stay out. Listen to me when I say this. Interrupted peace is interrupted purpose. Every time you allow your peace to be disturbed, you have literally disturbed your purpose. And in this season, y'all, I gotta get it. I gotta get it in every area, Blair. I gotta get it, Blair. I gotta go back, Blair, to that girl that signed up, to that girl who signed up for your workout class. I gotta go back to challenging myself when I never worked out in my life, in my 20s, in my late 20s, and I met you in the salon and I challenged myself to run up the hill. I challenged myself to do planks. I challenged myself to do mountain climbers, something I had never done before, and it pivoted me. It started me to walk in Kennesaw Mountain. It started me to taking care of myself for years. I took care of myself. Taking care of yourself is not just throwing inches in your head and nails on your fingers, but taking care of yourself is making sure that you're in a place spiritually, that you're healthy, that you got a direct connection to God, that you're talking to him frequently, that you're failing not to assemble yourself in the house of the Lord, that you're being sharpened in areas. Taking care of yourself is making sure that you're being sharpened in the areas of your spiritual walk by showing up, getting poured into, by not running on empty spiritually, by being able to go to the Father and say, this is too heavy for me. I'm taking care of myself by emptying my womb, by realizing, Blair, that I can't carry stuff that I was not designed to carry. There are some things that I just can't carry, and I got a right to empty out. I got a right to take it to the throne. That is taking care of yourself. Taking care of yourself is getting counseling when needed. Taking care of yourself is making sure your mind is right. Taking care of yourself is putting what's supposed to go into your body. Taking care of yourself is being able to say, I don't feel like doing that today. I want to take care of me. I can't show up for everybody else today. I want to show up for me. And sometimes showing up gonna look different. Like I said before, I'm gonna go to the beat of my drum. And guess what, Blair? Sometimes my drum don't have rhythm. Sometimes my drum don't sound right to other people. But as long as I go to the beat summer, as long as I continue to move, as long as I continue to show up for myself, because in this season I gotta get it. I've messed up too many times. I failed too many times. I tried to save face for everybody too many times. It didn't work. I'm right back here at the starting line again. I'm right back here. I'm right back here. I'm right back here. So what? I had to make a decision. Do I do the live? Do I do the provoking moment? Do I do the video tonight? Laurona, while you feel it, while you feel like you can break it, while you feel like you can get back up, do you make a choice and just get back up? Well, tonight I made a choice. I put my tennis shoes on and I said, that's it. Enough is enough. So what about your hair? So what about the makeup? So what about all that? Take that stuff off, put them tennis shoes. I'm tacky in everything. I got on an Adidas sweatshirt. I got so many nice workout clothes. I'm talking about for a minute, that's all my son was buying me because he know I was really into my fitness. I couldn't find half of the stuff. I hadn't put it on it so long. I didn't know what stuff was at. I got on Adidas here, Nike here, something else here, but it did not matter because what I'm determined to do is stop making excuses. I'm sick of making excuses. I'm sick of being an illusion of success. I don't want to be an illusion. I don't want to dress up good. I don't want to put on my Fendi. I don't want to put all of that on, but I'm broken on the inside. I won't do the work to get healed. I won't do the work to get better. The pain of change. In order for you to get to the next level, provokers, the pain of change got to be greater than the pain of remaining the same. Which will you choose? This is your provoking moment with Lady Laurona Phelps. That's all I have for you tonight. You can go to my website at lauronaphelps.com. I chose me tonight and it feels good. I won. I want your testimony to be, I won. Shannon, I won. I beat it this time. I won. I'm the winner. And my testimony will remain. I am the winner. I am undefeated. You're not winning no more. You've won too many times. Go to my website, lauronaphelps.com. I pray this bless you. I can't